if you got engaged over this holiday, it's time to start wedding planning. There's a great opportunity to connect with over 70 vendors at a bridal expo in Effingham this weekend. And here with what you need to know is President and CEO of the Effingham County Chamber, Lucinda Hart. Lucinda, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you know, I'm no stranger to weddings. As people know, my wife and I ran a flower business, and we still do, and so weddings were always a big part of it. Tell us a little bit about this huge event that you guys have coming up.
Yes, so this is the 34th annual bridal show at the Thelma Keller Convention Center in Effingham. And yeah, there's going to be about 75 vendors, anywhere from, photographers, DJs, of course, travel agents. There's so much. As you remember, I mean, for me, it's going on 27 years, but still there's a lot to do when planning a wedding. And, there's all these individuals that are there to help, the bride and groom.
Yeah, so. A lot of details. And yeah, it's been 11 years for me. And I just remember half the time you're figuring out, what are you supposed to do?
Yes.
Because there's a lot of things. And so one of the things I do know, like wedding trends, they change every year.
They do.
And so I'm assuming this is a great place to go if you want to be on top of what the latest trends are.
Exactly, yes. And there's even going to be a fashion show.
Okay, tell me about the fashion. Are you talking like runway fashion show?
Runway fashion show, yeah.
The full shebang.
Exactly. Vida Jane Bridal is going to be doing, and there's going to be one at noon and then one at 2 p.m. So it's, that way you can see if you're a bride, sometimes you're looking at the dress on the hanger or on a magazine or something. That way you can see how it's going to look. So,
it really helps to see things on people in their actual elements. So that sounds really cool. Now there is a cost involved, but it's not much.
Minimal, yes, yeah. So it's $5, and however, brides and grooms do get in free. There is a registration. You can, do it ahead of time, or, I'm sure on site they'll do it as well, but brides and grooms do get in free.
That's great. So if you want to go free, get engaged. No, that's a good
Save while
deal.
you can, right? Save while you can.
Because you're going to need it. Now let's talk about the details again. I know you mentioned it was where is it going to be?
It's going to be at the Thelma Keller Convention Center.
Thelma Keller Convention Center.
Yeah, and so it is Sunday, January 14th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Awesome. And now, what have you guys seen in years past that have just been fan favorites?
Oh my goodness. I would say, and this is definitely one, all getting to taste. There's going to be lots of caters and food. It's anywhere from venues that are going to be there as well. So not just, of course, because there's, again, so many things that are required or needed when you plan a wedding. And so it's nice to have those samplers for cakes,
yes,
I'm sure. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, and again, back to it's overwhelming to plan a wedding. And so is that also a place where they can kind of find designers or wedding planners that can help them?
I'm sure there will be.
Awesome.
Yes.
So all things weddings in Effingham, and that's this weekend. That's coming up super fast.
It is.
And so we're going to connect everybody with the details. And if you want to learn more about the Bridal Expo in Effingham this weekend, we're going to connect you at ciliving.tv. Lucinda, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.